judge Michael, but
Do you
yeah.
want to?
No. I'm checking the site. It doesn't matter who I judge, but it's just like interesting where they were seated from the first round. Oh come on, RNG look crashed again. Oh,
Put someone else.
We're solving a couple technical difficulties at the moment, but in the meantime, if you are in the 5x5 finals, please submit your puzzles for 5x5 finals.
To average, it'll be 7.
Oh, it's a shame.
I know you could have gotten like third.
A much better single.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say like I could have gotten that fucking one guy. RBWR6.
Thomas is number 8. Number 7 7, sorry.
Oh, I thought like at the conference. Are they even entering?
They are. At least for Thomas.
I kind of butchered the results.
Let's go.
And they're like somewhere.
Wait, can I just see the other results here?
Look at mine.
They just decided not to put everybody else's number.
It's not worth it, bro.
Wait, Hamza, what happened with my raffle, bro? I'm confused.
That's one of the funniest shit.
You didn't submit the right thing. What are you talking about, bro? I submitted. Look at my name. Oh, this one? You know how they gave you a few tickets, right? Oh. You're supposed to keep one of them.
Not magic.
Wait, but was it both?
They would wear.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I'm not inputted yet, so like 28.
You know how bad? I've been trying to win like 5 giveaways.
Like around.
Wait, I missed super fun. I was told that we weren't doing a group photo, so I
Now starting our Mega Minx final. In 16th place, coming in from Southern California, Caden Pasquale. In 15th place, also coming from Southern California, Gavin Torres. In 14th place, also coming from Southern California, Jusun Josh Choi. In our 13th seed, coming in from Arizona, Dan Tran. In our 12th seed, coming in from SoCal, Justin Ree. In our 11th seed, coming in from Southern California, Roy Chandler. In our 10th seed, also coming from Southern California, Ryan Roth. In our 9th seed, coming in from Southern California, Eileen Vo. In our 5th seed, coming in from Northern California, Eli Valera.
Oh my god. I know that guy too. It's a different Eli.
In our 4th seed, coming in from Southern California, our defending 4th seed, coming in from Southern California, our defending Western champion, Brendan Dunnigan. In our 3rd seed, coming in from Southern California, Shiloh Desfine. Shiloh Desfine. And our 2nd seed, our highest Southern California placing from the first round, Michael Muthing. And our 1st seed, coming in from Louisiana, our defending Southern champion, Dylan Miller. Wow, that's rude. Good luck to all of our competitors. Runners, please run up the cubes.
All right, well, welcome everyone once again to Western Champs. This is the Mega Minx final, and I am Manu Singh Hall. I'm joined by a fantastic Mega Minxer in his own right, Virenya Jyotiraditya, and we are going to have a blast commentating this final, won't we, Virenya?
8 seconds.
Yeah, if you're playing about Mega, so, and
12.
yeah, there's so many interesting storylines to find.
Awesome, wonderful. Well, yeah, I mean, Dylan is getting us started. Dylan is not eligible for the Western Champion title, but of course he's a really, really, really good Mega Mixer, which is actually kind of interesting because obviously his main event is 3x3. That's like the event. He actually doesn't even really practice. You have like a lot of other dimensions that you can like store pieces in, and you kind of can be more efficient about. So what are kind of some things that the viewer should kind of know about how some of these like F2L, S2L solutions are going to differ from your typical 3x3 stuff?
Yeah, so solutions are my personal like strongest skill in Mega. So there's a lot of ways you can have more interesting solutions. Like you have more layers, so you can do stuff with V moves, and S2L particularly can be so optimized. So you might have heard of pseudo S2L that can help you improve solutions a lot. And I know Shiloh switched to Western with pseudo S2L last year, and he got a pretty good PR yesterday. So I'm looking forward to see his average, since he's a very good upcoming solver.
Yeah, I mean, I've been following some of the stuff that he posts just in like the WCC Discord, and his progression has been pretty stunning over the last year and a half ish, I would say. I feel like there was a point where I was faster than him, and now like, I mean, he's left me in the dust. And yeah, I mean, he got things started off with a 39.52, slightly off stream. That was earlier. That's currently 4th place out of the competitors so far. Everyone has done one solve. Of course, Megaminx is an average of 5 events, so you drop the best and worst solves and you take the mean of everything else. So one solve is certainly a little too early, but can kind of give you an idea of where people are shaping up. A 37-second solve from Shiloh in number 2. That's gonna, well, it's gonna just slightly edge out Brendan's 37 that he got in solve number 1 earlier.
Yeah. I know Shiloh has struggled with comp results in the past, so I think the 36 was pretty good for him as a comp average, but I think he can do much better. So nothing's decided yet, but first 2 solves kind of off for that.
So Vernia, this is one thing that I'm kind of interested to ask you about. Whenever I do Mega, sometimes I feel like I can come back. So like if I have like a bad F2L, well, if I have bad F2L, usually it's over. But I feel like there is like an ability to solve to be fluid, right? That's like the optimal thing to do, especially as you mentioned, it's a look-ahead based event. But perhaps that's something that is worth watching out for. Maybe just because someone started off a little rough doesn't mean that they're fully out of the race. Here's Bendy now on last layer. Yeah, just finishing up his orientation. And now doing his permutation. 43-second solve. That's a pretty bad solve from Bendy, so he's gonna drop behind a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think any of the solvers here know full total class layer, but I think Shiloh and Michael are.
I feel like that's something a little bit complicated about Mega also, because it's like I mean, this is like the closest puzzle we have to a ball. So sometimes handling it can be a little bit weird, especially when you get to last layer.
Yeah, that's true. It's really annoying to fix the +2.
All right, Michael Muthing now. He's the highest placing competitor from SoCal in this final in the 2nd place spot. That's why we can show you in this final in the 2nd place spot. That's why we can show you this lovely overhead angle. 40. Seemed like he was a little bit rough on this one to start, but I feel like he had a decent-ish last layer there. I thought that he was going to get like a 37, but a 35.79 beats my expectations. We go over to Bendy, 34.52 from him on solve number 3. We go over to Bendy, 34.52 from him on solve number 3. It's officially counting that 37.94. A 35.81 for his efforts, his best solve so far. He's going to count the 37 now, and he's got a 3850 mean of 2 counting solves.
And we have his BPA now.
Yeah, you're right. So he has a BPA of 3760, WPA of 3885. So, I mean, this is going to be very competitive.
Yeah, and Brendan is also their defending Western champ, and we didn't have Michael last time, so it'll be interesting if we have a close competition between those two for the championship title.
Yeah, the race is getting very interesting. Michael
And
with
Michael with
yeah, that 3261
Michael with
from
a 32.
Michael, yeah, is really kind of putting some more gas on the flame, so to speak. He's actually going to move ahead into the first place spot because he has the best counting time out of anyone thus far. I mean, Bendy will have something to say about that when he gets to his fourth solve. Dylan Miller to his fourth now. Based on kind of what you've been able to see, Verenia, if anything at all, what do you think Dylan needs to kind of work on here, pay attention to?
In terms of solving style?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like, or even just through the solves you've seen of his.
Yeah, so from what I've seen,
The 37 now, he's still gonna stay in second place. In the projected, we do have our first full average coming in from the one and only Ruby Lou, 4660 from her. So she's in the clubhouse with the time to beat. Of course, several people ahead of her are pacing pretty well, including Shiloh de Espine. Let's see, people ahead of her are pacing pretty well, including Shiloh de Espine. Let's see what he can get here. This would be his fifth and final solve. Yeah, as we pointed out earlier, 3760 is best possible. 38. Vernia, as you're doing Mega, how does it kind of differ when you're sitting in the seat compared to your other events in terms of like kind of like mental and how you kind of go from solve to solve?
Yeah, for me, it's a huge difference because it's the only event I'm good at. So I imagine maybe it's a bit different for some of these solvers, like Brendan and Dylan.
Low on average. That is the low on average. That is the second final that Bendy has lost to someone else. Well, he might lose the Western Championship title even to someone else by 1/100th of a second on average. Just that kind of competition for him. Here's Dilly. He should be wrapping things up here. Not going to be best possible for him. 37-31. He's going to avoid the worst possible as well. He should end up with something similar to his projected now, 36-70. So he is the clubhouse leader now and is the mark to beat. Michael Muthing with a 34-80 as his counting time. He's going to set something else here. Either the 40 is going to count, 32 is going to count, or something in between that. But he is a solve behind everyone else and is going to be the last one to finish. He's the only one here on the stage. That's going to be some insane pressure. $36.32 for his fourth. Best possible, 34.58. Worst possible, 37.20. So it's not over yet. He is locked into a podium. So he's guaranteed first or second. And that means that Shiloh is actually guaranteed third. He's guaranteed the Westerns podium, and he's guaranteed an overall podium. And your Westerns podium is going to go in order: Michael Muthing, Shiloh Despine, Brendan Dunnigan. It will be exactly that order. The only difference is, will Michael be first overall, or will Dylan be first overall? There's one solve left, and it's going to be the final solve of this average right here on the semi-live stream. Certainly, at least on the recording. 54.38 is the best possible average. For that, he would need to get a time better than 32.61. 37.20 is the worst possible average. Shiloh with a 38.85. So he's already beaten Shiloh there. good work from Michael. I mean, he's guaranteed Western champ actually.
Yeah, I remember at Super Duper San Diego a few months ago, Michael had I think 433s, and then he got worst possible average, so that gave him his PR of like low 34, I think. So I think it's definitely possible for him to get BPA now.
So if he does get 3458 BPA, that would be personal record. So there is it's a little bit more at stake here too. Want to solve fast, even though the championship title is all locked up. I fear he might be trying to solve a little too fast at times, looking a little pausey through F2L. Actually, is F2L even done? Okay, now his F2L is definitely done. I counted that at something of like 17, which feels really, really, really far behind. So he's going to need to pick things up in S2L. Yeah, this is not it. Yeah, this is going to be worst possible average here. So he's going to end up with second place overall. Just couldn't quite get it going. Might as well use this time for to drill some Alex. Why not? 53-56 is the final solve of the Megaminx final here at Western Championship. 37-20 average of 5 for his efforts. A second place silver medal, not bad. First place will go to the Bayou Boy, Dylan Miller, and third place, Shiloh de Espine. I mean, his incredible run, his incredible progress that we've kind of been watching Vrenia really, really, really paid off for him. He's got a medal at his regional championship.
Yep.
Great stuff. Great stuff. I mean, of the solvers, I mean, who kind of impressed you the most overall?
That's why I was like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yesterday I was very impressed by Shiloh's PR. It's a bit below average for him, but still, really happy to see he got PR after struggling in earlier. And yeah, I think there's something. David and Mike covered their spots as overall winner and the Western champion. So I think all three of them have something to be happy for, and Brendan just barely missing. Quite unfortunate for him.
Yeah, I think Mobendi's got one more final here tonight, 5x5 final, which will come up shortly. And then he's got a litany of finals coming up tomorrow as well. So I'm sure he's going to kind of redouble his efforts a little bit. It's been a bit of an off competition, unfortunately, for the SoCal Superstar. But I'm sure he will get back to the trenches, and he's looking forward to doing a lot of 3x3 tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic, hopefully. All right, well, Vrenia, I think we're gonna say goodbye to you. Thanks for casting Mega, adding a little bit extra knowledge into the booth. And yeah, as we go into 5x5. So yeah, thanks so much, Vrenia.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to get started with our last final of the day, 5x5. Starting with our 16th seed from Southern California, Aaron Doe. In our 15th seed, visiting the West from New York, Jihu Moon. In our 11th seed, visiting the West from Louisiana, Dylan Miller. In our 10th seed, from Northern California, Eli Valera. In our 9th seed, from Southern California, Michael Muthing.